Talking Adventure by Rex's Adventures. Today we're talking about Lorella Springs, which is a 1 million acre property in the Gulf of Carpentaria in Northern Territory, and it is in the middle of nowhere. It's an amazing place that we recently visited, and we wanted to tell you all about it today.
It's fantastic. Sorry, decided to eat some bun. It's one of those things, we're sitting there, got to eat it. But I love it. Yeah, that's all right. Now, Lorella. So what some of you, or most of you probably don't know, is we're up north for a couple of months, doing some filming. We've still got a lot of editing to do. Sorry about that, but we've been pretty busy.
But we're doing a lot of fishing and
Heaps of fishing.
Looking around Northern Territory. I hadn't spent much time up there before. Rex obviously has spent many years up there, so this was my first time up far north, around Darwin, and we decided to pop into Lorella on the way back.
Absolutely,
which I'm glad we did.
Yeah, yep. It's a big call. I'm not going to say it was the best place I've ever been to, but it's right up there. We're gonna go for top 5 in the places that I've been, and Lorella Springs was an amazing place. Rhett and his family run it. Well worth getting out there and having a bit of a look. It is remote, but be prepared. Go prepared. You know, there are people coming and going from Lorella. It's not unsafe.
But you do need to make sure that you take enough water to last.
Take enough water,
for that time,
reliable vehicle.
Car.
Yeah, you need a reliable
Take
vehicle.
some dairy cans.
Yeah, I think it's $500 for Rhett to come out and tow you back, because the property's huge, 1 million acres. But look, Lorella is an amazing place, and there's not many places on earth where you can stand there and say, what was Australia like 250 years ago? But Lorella is one of those places. It is untouched, and we always say, you know, a good dirt track's getting hard to find. Well, there's
plenty there.
Plenty there. There's plenty there.
That's right. And you know, you get there, they give you a map and go through with you on Google Maps as well, where everything is and how to get there and what the tracks are like. So they don't just throw you out there in the deep end.
Yeah, and you've got to sign out as well.
So tell them where you're going, so that if you're not back by the day you say you're going to be back, maybe give you an extra day and then come looking for you.
Exactly.
So you're not stranded.
So the worst case scenario is you're out there for a couple of days and then someone comes looking. So as long as you've got enough water, you'll be fine. You know, even if you don't have enough water, you'll last for a couple of days.
And also there's plenty of water on the property, as in, you know, natural springs, hot springs, waterfalls, little creeks and that sort of thing as well.
Heaps of
so,
stuff.
you know, keep in mind there's also crocs, but you can actually get water, which I did. You can actually get water from the creeks as well.
Shinny was drinking it. She loved it.
I would recommend straining it if you do it, but I didn't get sick, so
I drank straight from Mr. Mount Franklin box. But anyway,
it's a beautiful place, and like I said, there's heaps of natural springs, heaps of places to swim, and also beautiful ancient rock formations as well.
It's
you know,
incredible. The fossils,
millions of years old fossils, ancient rock art as well.
Yeah. It's
so
unreal.
The more you look, the more you will find. It's just an incredible place.
There's places where no one's been.
Yeah.
Like there are places, if you speak to Rhett, even Rhett says he's only seen 30 to 50% of the whole property, and he's lived there for 30 years. So let's talk about time frame. You need a week. You have to go there for a week. Now, that's not a week travelling there and travelling home. That's a week at Lorella. There is too much to see, and the property is way too big to try and do it in just a couple of days. You're not going to be able to do it. And
ideally, you know, you'd allow a month to see pretty much everything. If you go for a week, you see a few places and enjoy them, and then go back the next year or the next couple of years to actually see everything, because you know, you want to spend time at all these places. We can't even describe to you how much there is to see and just how big the property is.
It's huge. And I want to throw a big thank you out to Rhett for looking after us. Like when we were out there, he was helping us the whole time. You know, but not only him, his family as well, obviously. But
and the staff,
and the staff there. You know, he had good staff there too, like people that really cared. You know, they really care about this property, and when you go out there, you're going to love it. So, and for those people that have done a lot in off-road and adventure, you know, maybe you've done the Kimberleys, you've Kununurra, you headed out to Broome, all the way across the top, maybe you've done Cape York, everything else. This is the place to go.
It's got everything.
It's got everything. It's a one-stop shop for adventure fun.
And you know, you've got your camping, you've got four-wheel drive, you've got your normal dirt tracks, but you've also got quite hardcore four-wheel drive tracks as well.
Yep.
So, you know, if it's a challenge for you to go out on dirt tracks, there's plenty of challenges. If you are an experienced four-wheel driver and you want something a bit more hardcore, there's plenty of that out there. There's there's amazing views. You know, you drive up to the top of these lookouts, and you know it's just completely untouched lands. That's you know, that RET works very hard to preserve as well, and to keep away from people that would like to commercialise it. There's fishing, there's rivers, there's creeks, there's the ocean. You know, if you've got a boat and big enough set of balls, you can go out to the reef as well.
You can go out there. It's about 11 k's out, but you know, needs to be.
It's getting there with the boat, but you know, there's so many different things to see and do. So many fishing opportunities, and just so much wildlife as well. It's really incredible.
Look, it's
place.
Amazing. Waterfalls, all sorts of stuff. Bushwalking. You know, it's a one-stop shop. The thing is though, you'll see on YouTube, you know, all for adventure, full drive action. You know, it doesn't matter heaps of people. It doesn't matter who you watch, but they're making Lorella look difficult. Now, I want to say it's not. Okay, you don't need to be in a 4-inch lift engineered with 35-inch muddies, blah blah blah. You don't need
GBM upgrade.
Yeah, GBM.
You don't need all that
GBM
stuff.
upgrade. You know.
You know, they find the hard tracks. They even say that they're going and chucking their own tracks in that aren't even there.
They're not even there.
So they're just in the bush and
just going
on the
out
salt
there.
plains. You know,
they're just driving an easy road. You know, okay, it's ball dust and holes and things. You know, standard full drive stuff. But they're finding the road, and then, you know, 100 metres over there, sort of thing. They're finding, oh, there's a cliff. Let's go bounce over it. You know, well, you don't have to do that. But Lorella Springs is very easy to negotiate, even if you're not a hardcore four-wheel driver. But if you are someone who owns a four-wheel drive and has some very basic knowledge, and especially in communication is what you really need the knowledge in. So you probably need a radio, you need a couple of things, you need some first aid knowledge. It's very remote. But as long as you've got that, it's for everybody. This is not a place that is, you know, hardcore four-wheel drivers only.
just be prepared.
Just be prepared. And like you would be if you were going to go and smash out the Gibb River Road. Same thing. What do you got? You got water, you got fuel, you got food, you've got some sort of backup plan, first aid kit. Same shit for Lorella, exactly the same. But we really want to try and promote it because
it's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place, and it doesn't, you know, obviously you're not allowed to go shooting. Fishing is a catch what you can eat policy, which I love. You know, you're not sort of raping everything, and I really like that bit. But honestly, get out there, have a look. And Rhett is the ideal person to own it.
Oh yeah.
He's a real advocate for preservation.
Yeah. He fights very hard for that.
He fights very hard for it.
Keep it preserved, keep it away from...
And looks after it. Yeah. He's running bloody graders and front-end loaders, and he's working hard. They work hard.
Try to keep the track in good nick as well. So.
Look after everything. And there's a bit of luxury. There's accommodation there if you want to stay out there.
But otherwise camp, and then you can just travel around, camp wherever you want.
That's right.
And we would recommend, you know, you go not too long after wet season, so that, you know, you see the waterfalls in all their beauty and all the springs and everything, you know, full of water.
Yeah, and I think he's opening it up in May. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to check with Rhett, sorry.
I think end of April maybe, but just keep an eye on their website or Facebook, and they'll be posting when it's going to be open. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as far as we're concerned, we've told you a bit about Lorella.
We loved it. We're going back.
Loved it.
We're going to spend more time there.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a place that next year we're going to do a couple of weeks out at Lorella and make sure that we can... It's hard for us with time. Obviously, we've got Rex's Adventure trailers. It takes up a lot of our time. Obviously, we hire them and sell them and manufacture them. It's very time consuming, so we can only spend so long up there. But this year, we're going to make sure we're out there for at least a couple of weeks. And we're just going to do certain areas over a longer period of time with our adventure trailers as well. Don't forget, next year you will be able to hire them, and we're happy for you to hire them to take them out there. They're built to go out there. I built them so they can do the real tough stuff.
That's right. We built them so that they'll last for everywhere he likes to go, which is pretty remote.
I want to go where people aren't mostly.
Yes.
So, like I said, it's...
So we built them very tough, super reliable, and so you do have all your resources.
Yeah, you've got your water, you've got everything on there. You've got your power, you've got solar blankets, you've got everything.
But also if you're a bit unsure and you do want to do some sort of tour out there, we're also looking to take a group of people for a Follow Me tour. So
if you're up for it,
keep that in mind.
Yeah, keep it in mind. If you want to do Lorella and you want to come out with us now, the Follow Me sort of system that we've got, it's not me leading and teaching you a whole heap of stuff. That's not what we're about. We're about just letting people know, if you want to come for a run, we're going. I don't care who's with me, we're going. I'm going anyway.
We'll just show you where to go.
We'll just show you where to go.
Still an adventure.
Yeah, introduce you.
Don't think it's some sort of luxurious holiday.
No luxury.
But
zero luxury.
But you will be seeing Australia in all its natural glory before.
And I would say safely. I would have to say I'm not bad at what I do, and it's probably blowing smoke up my own arse, but I'm not too bad at not panicking or not worrying and problem solving. When things go wrong, just take your time and work it out. And B, living remotely, I would say I'm pretty good at it. I don't know, what do you think?
Yes.
I know what I'm doing, so we can go out there and enjoy it. But like I said, it's not really an authentic Follow Me tour with education. It's just, if you want to come along and you're into adventure, come along. So that's next year. We'll post dates on the show, obviously. So
but nonetheless, we love Lorella.
Loved it.
And we
big
recommend
thumbs up.
it.
We give you the big Aussie thumbs up. She's an absolute killer place.
Yes.
Get out there.
But please like and subscribe below for our video, so that we can bring you more of these videos about adventure and places around Australia and products and all that sort of thing. So you can be prepared for your next adventure and plan your holidays.
Absolutely. Get in touch with us if you're looking for connections in the industry. You want to change your suspension, or you want to lift your car by 50 mil, which is not a lot, but it just makes it more comfortable. We can put you in touch with the right people to do the right things. Maybe you want a second battery, fridge, bread up. We can help you out.
Comment below if you've got any ideas, if you have any questions, if there's anything you want us to talk about, if you want to come on and talk about your product, or if there's a way we can help you as well, we're definitely up for that. So let us know below and we'll be in touch.
Sounds good. For now, have a great week and we'll catch you next week.
Cheers.
See ya.